Hobbyist versus Craftsman. Probably not quite the direction that you're expecting me to take this. So if you're interested, follow me after the cut and see what I have to say. So today is November 4th. I needed to get out of the house, get some exercise, relax a little bit, see what, de-stress a little bit. So giving this a try. Sean Kennel from Think Media recommends trying a bunch of different styles of videos when you're starting off on YouTube. So here's a shot at a different one. By all means, reply down in the comments what you think of this. You like it, you don't like it, don't do it again. So let me know what you think. Hobbyist versus Craftsman. Now I'm gonna, instead of defining it as professionals versus part-time, I'm going to lean more in the direction of the quality of the work. So, hobbyists being, get them on the field, cheap combat gear. If it's a lot of splint stuff for steel combat, if it's legs with no creases, that's hobby gear. A lot of the SCA stuff is hobby equipment. Versus what living history people are looking for, and the jousters, the harness that Chris Gilman is currently working on for his jousting harness, that he's doing a period engraving on, bluing and gilding. That's definitely a Craftsman. Anybody questions that, they need to rethink what their their definitions are. Why am I talking about this? Well, what I would strive to encourage is even the hobbyists out there to strive towards craftsmanship. The next time you're working on a piece, put a little bit more research time into it. Decide one aspect that you don't normally do that you're going to try increasing your skill set on to move it more towards the craftsman direction. So if you're making creaseless legs, put creases in. If you're not having flares on the elbows and knees, learn how to do that, put those in, do the research, what do they look like. Small things. At the end of the day, it's the littlest of details that make the biggest difference in how a harness turns out. And when you got a bunch of those small little details, it makes a huge difference. An example is again, going back to Chris Gilman's harness, him brass capping the rivets. Super small detail, but it's a big win, along with everything else that's on the harness. It's that push, that drive to make each piece a little better. At the end of the day, try to be a craftsman more than a hobbyist. Some are going to ask, well, where do I think I fit in this? Well, for my armor, probably in the middle. I do a lot of SCA armor, and I've done living history armor in the past. I've done complete get it on the field quick stuff to get new people into gear. The more you strive for making a buck, chances are you're cutting corners. Cut corners is more of a hobbyist than a craftsman. If you're not, depending on your customer base, but the more I get away from having to deal with the customer and an order, I think the more I get towards the craftsman end of things. When I look at my spurs or my jewelry, my blades, all of those I classify way more into the craftsman end of things than a hobbyist. So, but I'm really not taking orders for doing that. I'm making what I want to make, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, you know, whatever. So that's the ultimate point of the video here, is to convince you to get outside your comfort zone. Be a craftsman. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of these. Again, let me know in the comments what you thought of this type of format. And hope to see you in the next video.